makes a winning return to the UK. Laura Muir, Olympic silver in Tokyo.
Know the name Laura Muir, the Scottish middle and long distance runner that has broken a British record that stood for 31 years, and makes you wonder, is there really a dream too big? How did Laura Muir outrun two of the best African runners to clinch a new world record by several seconds, which is a crazy margin in this sport? Competing as the very best in any sport requires a monster mentality that we find in globally recognized stars like LeBron James, Rafael Nadal, Cristiano Ronaldo, Simone Biles, and now Laura Muir. Laura Muir's run was nothing short of poetry in motion. Competing in the 1,500-meter indoor event, she blazed through the track, clocking a stunning time that obliterated the previous record held by Kirsty Wade. The Birmingham Indoor Grand Prix has been a place where winners and legends are made for a long time. On the other hand, Laura Muir put on one of the most amazing runs in track and field history here. She was indeed amazing to watch. Let's look at the race one moment at a time to see how Laura Muir put on a show that will go down in history.
Indoor miles ever. Laura Muir coming through, the crowd cheering her through. Laura Muir runs 4:18.74, the fastest in the world this year, a new British record.
Inside the Utilita Arena in Birmingham, you could smell the excitement from the fans in the air. Everyone was looking forward to the 1,500-meter race, and Laura Muir was the center of attention. The whispers of her form during training sessions had hit a fever pitch, with many speculating she could come close to the legendary indoor record of 4 hours, 0 minutes, and 27 seconds, held by Romania's Doina Melinte since 1986. For Laura, this wasn't just another race, it was a moment to make history. But the pressure was great. Her competitors included some of the best middle-distance runners in the world, each with their own goals and strategies to win. The athletes lined up. You can see their impeccable physique, but no one really knew what was coming. When the gun fired, Laura launched off the line, quickly settling into a commanding position. The early pace was fast, and it was clear Laura meant business. Unlike in some of her past races where she bided her time, here she took control instantly. Her stride was smooth, her rhythm perfect. The clock ticked and fans held their breath. Could she continue this pace?
Lifter, the time we'll be looking for is around 2:44, 2:43 as she comes through. This time with 3 laps to go, and she's spot on that. So the record's certainly within sight, but how fast can she go?
When the bell rang for the final lap, the crowd erupted. Laura was still ahead of record pace, but just barely. Her lead was undeniable, yet the clock was her fiercest rival now. The crowd rose to their feet, their cheers a thunderous roar. Her legs churned like pistons, her face a mask of determination. Behind her, Siege and McGeehan pushed with everything they had, but Laura had entered a league of her own. With 100 meters to go, it became clear that something special was happening. Laura's speed didn't falter. In fact, she seemed to increase. Her signature kick, honed over years of brutal training, was released in full force. The clock ticked. 3:58, 3:59. Would she make it? As she crossed the line, the clock read 3 hours, 59 minutes, and 51 seconds. She had done it. Laura Muir had broken the 38-year-old mark. The moment Laura crossed the finish line, the crowd broke into cheers. Commentators scrambled to find words to describe the magnitude of what had just happened. Her rivals, though defeated, congratulated her in awe. Laura collapsed to her knees, overwhelmed by the enormity of her success. In that moment, the pressure, the sacrifice, and the years of relentless effort all culminated in one unforgettable win.
British record, I can tell you that right now. This far out, this long to go. She is striding out, going further away from everybody else. Less than 300 to go.
She's almost got a bigger bounce in her steps. You know she's hurting, you know that she can really feel it in her legs, but she's getting stronger. Every glance she takes and she sees the clock, she knows that she's got it within her reach now.
It's going to be quick. It's going to be very quick. The British record.
She didn't just break a record, she obliterated it with poise and precision, showing she belongs among the greatest middle-distance runners of all time. In the words of one observer, we'll be talking about this race for decades. And indeed, we will. What made this moment even more thrilling was the sheer dominance with which she executed the run. Laura didn't just break the record, she annihilated it, leaving her competitors in her wake to keep up as she glided effortlessly to victory. This was the day Laura Muir became the first athlete in history to achieve the double-double at a European Indoor Championships, improving her own championship record at the longer distance. This feat reminds us of longer distance greats, like the Romanian legend Doina Milinte. Before Laura Muir etched her name in history, the 1,500m indoor record was held by Romanian great Doina Milinte, a dominating force in the 1980s. Milinte's 1986 record of 4 hours, 0 minutes, and 27 seconds had stood for an amazing 38 years, a testament to her incredible endurance and tactical brilliance. Known for her smooth running style and powerful finish, Milinte was not just a record holder, but also an Olympic winner. By breaking Milinte's record, Laura joined a special class of athletes capable of rewriting history. What makes Muir's achievement even more impressive is the age in which she competes, a time when competition is fiercer, training methods are more advanced, and athletes are pushing boundaries like never before.
Almost 5 seconds, in fact over 5 seconds. Nanyando and others a long way behind, lots of personal bests. They don't run the mile that often, but what a performance from Laura Muir, another British indoor record.
For Scotland, Laura's victory was a moment of pride. For the world, it was a reminder of the sheer beauty of athletics. With this record under her belt, Laura is far from done. Her eyes are set on future championships and perhaps even more record-breaking performances. If her current form is anything to go by, we're witnessing the rise of a legend. In the end, Laura Muir's story is about more than just breaking a record. It's about perseverance, hard work, and the belief that no dream is too big. Her victory wasn't just a win for herself, but an inspiration to countless others who dare to dream of greatness. This is Laura Muir's moment, and she has shown us all what it truly means to fly, like F1 stars and football icons. Laura Muir, Lewis Hamilton, and Lionel Messi may dominate very different arenas, middle distance running, Formula One racing, and football, but they have a particular grandeur that transcends their sports. Each has reached the peak of their field via pure tenacity, consistency, and an almost unearthly ability to inspire millions. Although she's not quite in that league yet, what she's done so far has been nothing short of extraordinary. Laura Muir isn't simply a 6-time European champion and Olympic silver medalist. She's a lady who pursued veterinary education while becoming one of the best runners in the world. That blend of intellectual rigor and athletic success demonstrates incredible discipline.
Good job out there, Laura. How did it feel today?
Weird.
Yeah.
That was a weird race. Yeah,
No one went with the pace, or?
No, it was, I don't know how to describe it, it was very strange. Yo-yo pacing, and I was running, people were running all over the place, and it was, it was weird. But yeah, came through in one piece, and I know it's there in training, and I had a really good 800 metres, 107 around the week, so I know the shape's there. It's just didn't show on the track today, unfortunately, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
And tell us, how are you managed now with being self-coached?
Yeah.
How's that going for you? What challenges, or are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's not gonna lie, it's very difficult. I think a lot more difficult mentally than physically. But it's I know what I need to do now. I'm experienced enough at this stage now, so yeah, I know what I need to do to get me in a good spot, and I am in a good spot. It's just unfortunately not shown in the races as much as I'd like it to. But yeah, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard.
Yeah. And
Laura Muir has been a staple at the top of middle distance running for years, posting remarkable performances season after season. Consistency is sometimes the biggest hurdle in athletics, but these three have made it into an art form. Laura Muir boasts of a considerable range too. She succeeds in both the 800-meter and 1,500-meter events, adjusting her tactics to the competition. Laura Muir encourages a new generation of athletes, especially young women, proving that it's possible to achieve in athletics while pursuing your degree. It's quite remarkable, and you bet she's already catching up to the Kenyan superstar Faith Kipyegon. Kipyegon is widely regarded as the greatest 1,500-meter runner of all time. With back-to-back Olympic gold medals and multiple world records, Kipyegon has redefined what is possible in the event. Her unmatched consistency and tactical brilliance set her apart. Although Muir has yet to reach Kipyegon's level of dominance, her recent performance shows that she is closing the gap. Breaking a record that stood for nearly 4 decades says all you need to hear about the stock she's made of. In 2023, she became the first ever Brit to claim 5 golds at the event, increasing her overall tally to 7 European titles. Now you know whatever the future holds for Laura Muir, the sky's not the limit.
Hi everybody at Scottish Athletics. Sorry I'm a little bit tired, but I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all your lovely message of support. And for everybody that was in the stadium last night as well. I saw a few Saltars waving last night, which was brilliant. So yeah, I just can't thank everybody enough in the Scottish Athletics community for all the support I've had, not just for Paris but for so many years. It's been a privilege, and I ran my heart out last night for you all. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back in Scotland soon, and I can say hi to a few of you. But yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube videos so you don't miss out on any of our cool videos. Stay tuned.